Has your gaming token done this? Starts trading. Initial pump. Initial dump. Lack of catalysts. Private sale investors dumping. Fade, fade, fade. Wouldn't you rather your gaming token did this instead? Starts trading. Flatline. Catalyst. Pump. Pump, pump, up 800%. So, what's the difference between these two? Can you tell ahead of time if your gaming token will pump or dump? I think you can, and I'm going to tell you how. If you're new to this channel, my name is Pavinci, and I cover NFTs and gaming tokens. In this video, I'm going to cover the reasons why some gaming tokens perform as great investments, while others fade away. To do this, we're going to look at historical examples. We'll discuss 3 gaming tokens that performed poorly, and 3 tokens that performed very well, and discuss what makes them different. By doing this, perhaps we can use this knowledge to predict future winners. In this video, we'll first discuss gaming tokens that performed poorly: Dragonary, Snook, and Meeb Master. Then we'll dissect 3 winners: Wanaka Farm, Thetan Arena, and DeRace. Then at the end, we'll put everything together, and I'll give you my opinion for what makes a winning gaming token. Alright, but first, I do want to point out that public token investors like you and I are already starting out at a serious disadvantage. Before gaming tokens begin trading on exchanges like PancakeSwap, they have already had several rounds of private investment, usually at a steep discount. It's not uncommon to see gaming tokens trading at 10x the private sale price. Let's take the blockchain game Realm as an example. Realm is building a 3D virtual world where each player can create their own custom microverse. The Realm token is currently trading at about 30 cents per token, but private sale investors were able to buy $1.8 million worth of tokens for 3 cents. Now those investors are up a nice 10x. Private investor tokens unlock according to a schedule, and in Realm's case, the tokens unlock every month for 2 years. That means that every month, $1.5 million worth of tokens unlock and can be dumped on you. Well, unfortunately, there's not much we can do about this. That's just the name of the game in crypto investing. So it's our job as public token investors to look at projects with tremendous upside. I mean, look at Axie Infinity. Despite numerous token unlocks, it currently trades at an $8 billion valuation due to having over 2 million daily active users and bringing in $2 billion of revenue this year. As an investor, I am trying to find the next blockchain game that can hit those kind of numbers. Alright, how did I find these 6 gaming tokens that we're going to talk about today? Because there are hundreds of gaming tokens. Now specifically, I want to find tokens for games that are seriously trying to build. And to do so, I need to filter out the dozens of scam coins and empty yield farms that parade themselves as games. Not all of these are real, legitimate attempts at making a quality game. So what I'll do is I'll use a selection criteria that includes 2 items. First, I will only select games with real doxed teams. Doxed teams are important to me because I want to see how many people are working on the game, and I want to make sure that they're seriously committed to launching the game by a particular date and that the team is not working part-time. Realistically, for blockchain games, you need a team of at least 8 people. You have artists, level designers, game programmers, smart contract programmers, project managers, marketing people, etc. In the blockchain game Wanaka Farm, they have 8 team members that are dedicated solely to making art. And so far, games that have anonymous teams have not really performed well. I mean, take Overlord Game as an example. Here the gameplay looks quite engaging, but the token is down 80% from its highs, and down 33% from its ICO price. I don't know exactly what's going on with this project, but investors may be skittish that the devs will suddenly rug pull. Secondly, I'm only going to select games that have a gameplay video published. This is a super easy way to filter out the obvious cash grabs. There are so many projects that launch a token with just a white paper and some concept sketches, and personally, I want to see in-game footage, at least. So using just these two filters, I've narrowed down the universe of investable gaming tokens from hundreds to around only 40. And from that 40, I'm going to pick 6, 3 winners, and 3 losers that we're going to discuss. Let's cover the losers first. We'll cover Dragonary, Snook, and Meeb Master. Dragonary is a game where you play as a team of dragons, shown on the left, against enemies controlled by the computer, shown on the right. You assemble your dragons in formation, the game auto-battles them, and by winning battles, you earn CYT tokens. The team behind Dragonary is a 9-person team from Latin America called Coinary, hence the CYT token is the Coinary token. The token was sold in an ICO for 1 penny. Then the token got listed and traded as high as 50x before fading all the way back down to 4 cents. So, why the fade? Well, the Coinary team has decided to distribute a whopping 75% of the total token supply to players. So, every day, 1 million tokens per day are given to players. When the players receive the tokens, well, they can hold them, they can reinvest them in the game, or they can sell them. And obviously, by looking at the chart, most of the holders are selling. Snook is a multiplayer 2D snake game where you try to eat gems without getting eaten by other players. By leveling up, you can get custom skins for your Snooks, which are NFTs. To play, you need the Snook token, and if you die, you may resurrect your Snook by paying in Snook tokens. The more players playing, the more need for people to hold the Snook token. The game was developed by a team of 4 people. The token had some private rounds at around 18 cents per token. When it got listed for trading, it traded as high as 16x before fading all the way back down, trading at about 5x now. So why the fade? Well, bugs and performance issues have been a real problem for Snook, and the game failed to attract sufficient players. On DappRadar, we can see that over the past 7 days, only 460 people have played Snook. Meeb Master is a game where you play your team of 3 Meebs against other players' Meebs. The battling is automatic, and you need 3 Meebs to play. By playing, you earn Meeb coin, which is an off-chain coin, and soon you'll be able to exchange Meeb coin for Meeb, the on-chain coin. The team is Mob Studio, a Vietnamese studio with 20 people working on the game. The token had an ICO around 90 cents. When it got listed, it traded as high as 8x before falling back to around 1.5x. So why the fade? Well, the game is not yet play to earn, as you cannot convert your Meeb coin into Meeb yet. According to DappRadar, the number of players in the last 7 days was only 873. And before we continue, I'd like to say that even though these coins have faded, the teams are still hard at work, and this isn't the end for these projects. The teams could turn around their token prices through any number of catalysts: better tokenomics, NFT and land sales, and just plain marketing. So these tokens are still on my watch list. Alright, now let's cover the winners: Wanaka Farm, Thetan Arena, and DeRace. Wanaka Farm is a 3D farming simulation game where players plow land, plant crops, and breed animals. The items that you farm can be traded on the marketplace, as well as land that are NFTs. The team is a Vietnamese team of 20 people. The token had an ICO price of 4 cents. When it got listed, it traded up 20x and then continued to climb. Currently, we are trading at around $4 or 100x the ICO price. So, why the pump? Well, Wanaka Farm is the first 3D farming game that's on the blockchain with a real economy. In early September, the Wanaka Farm Twitter account tweeted out a list of massive catalysts, including the game launch that were scheduled for September, and this caused a 3x in the token price. I've done a full video on Wanaka Farm, so if you're interested, be sure and check that out. Thetan Arena will be the first mobile online battle arena game that is play to earn. The team behind Thetan Arena took an already released game called Hero Strike and added new game modes and a play to earn mechanism. The team is Vietnamese, and I'm not exactly sure the team size, but I've heard it's between 20 and 50 people. The token had an ICO price of 8 cents. When it got listed, it traded up 20x and then continued to climb. Currently, we are trading at around $7 or 90x the ICO price. So, why the pump? Thetan Arena will be the first mobile online battle arena game released and connected to the blockchain, so it has a tremendous first mover advantage. They are currently in beta and they have over 100,000 players playing the beta. DeRace is a horse racing game. It's basically like Zed Run, but it has a token. The game is still in development with no release date announced. The team is from Lithuania and is 9 people. The token had an ICO price of 5 cents. Then when it got listed, it traded at 10x, but continued to climb. Currently, it's trading at about $4 or 80x the ICO price. So why the pump? Well, the game's token rise was actually quite surprising to me, as Zed Run is much farther ahead in development than DeRace. But DeRace was able to complete some fantastic partnerships. They announced their horse NFTs would be sold on Binance's NFT marketplace, which fueled speculation that the DeRace token would be listed on Binance. So, what have we learned? Well, a few things. For games that have already released, but have seen few users, this is not good for the token price. Games that are novel are performing much better than another Pokemon PvP auto battler. And if you're on the Binance Smart Chain, then the support of Binance.com can mean the difference between celebrity and obscurity. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.